Good morning, Turtle Club. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. I am out of the office, quote unquote, but you know it's work from home. So, can you truly be out of the office when you work inside the office? That is probably a question for the philosophers. But we are here for some more Skyward Sword HD. We are currently in the Sky Keep, which is basically a giant Rubik's Cube puzzle. It's pretty cool. I have to admit, I don't really... What's the best way to say this? These kind of dungeons, when there's arbitrariness put into them... hello, Turtle. Welcome. I'm really not a fan when there's like a obstruction just for the sake of obstruction. And I kind of feel like a lot of this is part of that. It's cool that they're kind of reinforcing all of the items that we got. So there is that. But quite possibly one of the I'm hoping, and I know I don't have any right to entirely hope this, but I'm hoping that it's more than simply like the first two rooms we went in. The first two rooms are kind of like, we're forcing you to use these items to prove that you remember these items. And so we'll kind of see. Okay, what's fee? Alright. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, you know, that's definitely something to be kind of happy with. So what we're going to do here is just, you know, that. And this should probably move. And we definitely want to make sure that we're just doing upward swipes, because auto track is just broken for that. And that's a thing. That's a thing. And there we go. Turn that off. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Like, I'm very concerned with the amount of arrows I'm running at this point. And I kind of feel like I really need to maybe zip that forward. No, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, so... So does this get me back to the beginning? It does. Oh, how amazing is that? Other things that I overlooked to begin with. Is my camera covered? Oh no, Pellet, camera's so when we lost power, the camera went bad. I got another camera floating around in the man cave, turtle cave, but I have not uncovered it yet, so and I haven't gone behind all of the equipment just to get rid of it. I need to. But there's just been things that I get sidetracked with. The ADD is strong sometimes. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, really? Oh, really, game? So... what the bananas? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go up here, go around here. Have to come up here and hit this. Right, to turn that off. Yeah, it's really weird. The camera has had some really... it's like it picks up on light, but it's not exactly like it picks up good light. Good morning, Alexandra Morgan. Hope you're having a good day. So best Zelda and worst. So I'm a huge fan of Ocarina of Time because of a lot of reasons. The story was amazing, the gameplay was interesting, the fleshing out of a lot of what Hyrule had happened and what came to Hyrule was great. Lots of cool stuff there. As far as worst Zelda goes, there's a couple of categories for that. And a lot of people don't like my categories for some of them. But so first off, let's get these out of the way. The Philips CDI version of Zelda is just bad. Those two versions of Zelda are bad for a lot of reasons. The most glaringly reason that it's just bad, of course, is, well, ain't that a problem? So basically the controls were bad. The story wasn't horrible, but it did have some issues. So we're going to have to explore a little bit more to see what we can find in here. Because clearly we need to sort of get some lava flow stuff going. Oh, there's a rupee there. We'll just pick that up. So definitely one of those. Another bad Zelda in my opinion. And for... I'm going to have to go about that a little bit different. If I turn that lava flow on and that lava flow off, does this even go the way I need it to go? And probably not. Does it just stay there, or does it actually continue on? It does continue on. Interesting. So, from a controls perspective and everything, Zelda 2 is not too horrible. But as a actual Zelda game, it's a side-scroller. It doesn't have the things that we basically expect to see in Zelda for the most part. And so because of that, it's not really a good Zelda game. Now, it is a good game. I mean, from like a Metroidvania kind of perspective, it's interesting. Because it really does play like a Metroidvania. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I expect to see in my Zelda games that I don't see in Zelda 2, though. And that, now there is some things that we expect to see in Zelda games that happen in the second Zelda. And I'm not going to discount those at all, right? We have some locations, we have some enemies. We did have some things that kind of got set for other Zeldas, like the magic system, lantern, a couple of spell systems. Those things we did get. And that's not something just to scoff at, right? Those are things that are a part of Zelda. But as far as being an actual Zelda game, I just don't consider Zelda 2 to be really one of those. Now, Zelda 2 actually does beat out this game and some things though, and that's going to be one of the more unpopular opinions that people don't really care for when I talk about this, is that there is a I knew it was too soon. I knew it was too soon. But there's the nostalgia factor, right? When you play a Zelda game, because Zelda is massive. Zelda has been through a lot. Link has been through a lot saving Zelda. Ganondorf. All of the enemies that you fight through all the different versions and iterations of Hyrule in the story of power, wisdom, and courage. All those, they have a part to play. And you get a lot of that, right? And you get all this nostalgia build up. You get all this kind of stuff that plays off of the last game that you played. And you have things that are largely, generally, for the most part, building off of the last thing that you did. And that's usually with seeing some mechanics that come in. That's sometimes seen with some items coming in, some different map locations coming in. A lot of those things, they play into each other. And we don't really get that here. We don't get that in this game because this is not a nostalgia-based game. It really isn't. Skyward Sword, never played it before, never experienced the story before. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, don't get me wrong. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Jump and get... Okay. But, at the end of the day, the truth of the game is we're experiencing a lot that has to happen in this world for the very first time. And we're not really building off of areas that we've been to before. Oh, I gotta retoggle. And that doesn't go away, so I should be able to stay there for a while. Alright, cool. And so Skyward Sword, and I saw some hearts. We're gonna take a small detour because we could probably use those long term since we're not really a good game player. We're just an okay game player. Where's those hearts at? There's a heart. And is there anything up here that we really want to be made aware of? Oh, there's another heart. So as far as, you know, Skyward Sword goes, it's really not in a good spot to be really a best Zelda, in my opinion. And so there are some things that it does really, really well. This is not one of them. Motion controls, there are some parts that are great, and there are some parts that are just implemented for the sake of implementing them. And the sword swinging in this one and Twilight Princess, 100%. And it kind of shows. It kind of shows. And I enjoy Nintendo consoles. I enjoy the Nintendo product. I also have a PlayStation 4. I also have an Xbox. Xbox 360, original Xbox. Yeah, Majora's Mask, really good. Built a lot of really cool stuff off of Ocarina of Time. It had some really good storytelling. It had some interesting mechanics that we had not ever seen before. There are some things that Majora's Mask did that added to the mythos of the Hyrulean legends. This game is the precursor to all of that. And so we get like zero nostalgia built off. Now, we do get some like reverse nostalgia, right? Because we now get this whole entire, oh, that's why this does this. That's why that done that. Can I not get, oh, I just clipped it just barely. Good. Awesome. And so yeah, there's definitely some things there, right? Hey, we got there. Offer your sword to it. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that does play to Zelda good. There's a lot of stuff in Breath of the Wild that does the same thing. So I'm not begrudging those games anything there. I think from a action game, Breath of the Wild is amazing. I don't disagree with that assessment at all. As a Zelda game, I think it's probably absolutely in my top 3. But it's got this weird spot, right? Breath of the Wild has this really weird spot where it hits on the notes that we expect to see for nostalgia. Where am I at? We are about to enter this room because there's so much tied into it. Hey, Slacky Moo! Welcome! But yeah, as far as worst Zeldas go, there's definitely some interesting stuff there. As far as worst Zeldas that I've ever played, I definitely put Zelda 2 in that list. I've not played the Philips CDI versions to completion. I have played them in my younger years on an emulated system. Normally when you do things on an emulator, certain things can be adjusted, fixed, made prettier, glossed over. We gotta back up and we gotta do some Korok bowling. Korok bowling without the Koroks. And of course that didn't get it because we were not aimed right. That should be good though. But yeah, even when I was playing it in the emulated state though, like the controls were really bad. And the friend I was playing on his emulator, he had an actual Philips CDI that wasn't working anymore. And I said, oh my gosh, this is so bad. The emulator on this is horrible. And he said, no, Mag, the emulator's fine. This is really how this game is. And I was like, oh my gosh. Alright, so that's going to have to be blown out with bomb. That's the upper gate. Alright. But yeah, so now there was some really cool stuff. I really do think that the fact that you can play as Princess Zelda in one of the versions, or two of the versions actually, that's we're gonna have to have another talk. Is really what I think. Because this is the second time my streams dropped today. And we've only been streaming for like 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, Comcast, you're killing me. And hey, Shadow! Supreme Lurker in the house, guys. Alright. Yeah. I loathe these things. I seriously do. I am not a fan. Anything that I cannot blow up with a bomb, I'm not a fan of at all. But yeah, so the other thing, and you know, because we're making some definitions as to what a Zelda game is and a few other stuff, right? And it pains me a little bit to say it because I enjoyed them immensely as games, but I would say that the Oracle games aren't really, they're not exactly what I call Zelda games in the truest of sense. Now, oh, okay, wow. Reading the dungeon explains the dungeon. Oh, well now. Isn't that just a fun, scorching experience? So clearly, not that. But I bet you if we do that, it'll go right in. Oh, it didn't. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this thing, right? Ah. I know we figured it out one time. Ah. Alright, so maybe there's bombs here that we're not aware of. Okay. Clearly. Not that. Oh, wow. So interesting. So we should be able to get that exploded. Wow. Nope, not that way either. Yeah, because Breath of the Wild didn't have the dungeons. Yeah, there's a lot of like frustration to unpack there. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we do it this way. No, not that way. Oh, maybe it's this way? Alright, so drop bomb, grab bomb, speed up, hope for best. Maybe not. Alright. Well now. And I don't think I can... Alright. At least this isn't the Wind Waker Link, because if it were, we'd be getting yelled at by Demon Huntress. She would be so upset that we're just simply burning all of the happiness that Link has. Alright, let's... Maybe if I do it this way. shortest distance and all that, right? And we already goofed that, so we're going to have to reset that. Man, alright, so... Can we blow up these trees? Question is maybe. The answer is maybe. We might be able to blow the trees up, but I don't know. We're going to have to try this a little bit with some better finesse. Yes. We were able to blow the trees up. Alright, excellent. That means we can now, like, thread this a little. And get some better coverage on these trees now. Well, there's a will. There's a mag. Ah. So we're going to have to drive this down a lot lower. A lot lower. Just got a notification that the services in my area for Comcast may be impacted by issues.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Alright, so we got that. So next. So we can speed up a little bit. And fly down right here. That should work. Not sure if that's how we do that or not, right? But you know what? I am pretty certain that's not how we do it. Alright. So is there even a room in here for us to go into? Yeah, there is. So if I just go this way, and then that way, and then this way, haha. Success, Trolltendo. I have bested you. Alright, so that is the lowest. Well, this will fail the objective. Right? Alright. But we're fine with that. Because now, you just go straight down. And we just rotate a little bit. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit. Right there. Awesome. Yes, we're going to 100% this game, Slacky. It is a very possibly short or or close distance. I don't know what the total for the 100% is. But so far, the only things I've not really 100% in that I know of for certain is the boss rush. So we still have a boss rush. I'm aware of that. Somewhere the Hyrulean shield is probably in this game because I've got all the other trinkets that usually get in the Zelda games. So that's on the agenda. There's like 2 help a person quests that we still got to do that I know of because they've said things that led me to believe that they need help and I should be the one to give it to them. Hey, this is at least easy. Nice. So we got that to do. So we got that. We got that. Alright, so we do that. Oh, that's like, oh. So it's like that, is it? Okay. Is the bomb flower not going to regrow? What's up with that? Alright, so... Oh, we're going to have to back this up and then just run. Run, Link, run! So those I'm familiar with what we'll need to do, or at least that they're objectives. I don't know about anything else. Why would I push this? This seems to be very silly of a thing to have to push right now. Like, I know one of these buttons. Yeah. Okay. So when I try to look upstairs, it gives me nothing. It's like, hey, sure, Link. You don't need to do that at all. Yeah. Huh. But yeah, so as far as main story goes and all that, now, there is a caveat to that. Sometimes Zelda games have like a New Game Plus, and if there is a New Game Plus, we'll probably not be completing the Plus. But as far as everything to do in the main game itself, we'll be doing that. So, somehow, there's a door we didn't get to yet. And a thing we didn't get to yet. Alright. So we go there, bird statue, keep going that way, door. Alright. So, there's definitely some thoughts on that, right, Slacky? And I can see where people would believe that. And be like, I'm wasting my time. This is just a video game. And I get that. I really, really do. I understand people who think that way. Digrat is one of those people that will believe quite often that a video game is a great form of entertainment. What gives? How come I cannot... Oh, I see, said the Mag Synchro. Alright. I do have to switch that gate. Aha. So Digrat definitely thinks that, video games are great for a distraction, but long term, not really something that you need to complete on there. And there's a sense of accomplishment for it for some people. Now, me, it's kind of weird to say, but it's like a sense of closure for me, right? And what I mean by that is, when I've 100%ed a game, and I both love and hate. I accept and hate this about myself. When I 100% a game, most of my desire to ever pick that game up again, unless it's got some insane, and I mean insane replayability. Like 100%ing the game, sure, but have you ever tried to beat it by doing like 15 different things all at... Okay. I'm so happy with these. So that kind of thing, right? I can go with that a little bit. Like when we did the Breath of the Wild 3-Heart Master Sword Challenge. That was fun. I enjoyed that. You know, 3-Heart Master Sword Mode Challenge. That was something. That was definitely different, and it added a little bit of the way the game played. But as far as, oh guys, we're going to play this exact same game exactly again, not me. Not my way of going about things. Not my way of enjoying things. Oh, whiff. Did we... Okay. So, for someone like me who is very ADD shiny squirreled, having a way to say, okay, I am free from this game, I've done everything I could possibly ever want to do in it, that's a good thing for me. And so, oh, no. Okay. So for having that built into a game, that means something for me, because that means I have a good stopping point in a place that I'll never have to worry about it again. Now, some games, you just don't get that. You really can't. Like, I play MMOs, and MMOs are fun. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, really roll the dice on this, I guess. There we go. But MMOs, they have no ending. You know, the one I'm playing right now is Elder Scrolls Online. Wonderful game. If you have ever played anything in the Elder Scrolls world, it's amazing. The lore is great. It is a lot of prequel lore. Oh, it saw me. It saw me. It saw me. I'm about to get lots bitten. Alright. Alright. So there's a lot of stuff there, and it's fun. But on the Elder Scrolls Online, they have new content that's released every 3 months. I'm never going to complete that. Even though there's actual completionist guides for it. Oh. And now we are in his angry sights. Okay. And it's good for me to have something like that that's like a... I don't want to say a touchstone, but like... when I'm wanting to feel some normality, it's just good to be able to go to something like that. Alright, so now that I've been chased all over this place, it's, we saw, I think that's how we got the world snapped on us, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. You know, patience is a big deal, too, you know. And sometimes, some things, and I'm not going to lie, some things can feel not fun. Oh, I thought that was like an eyeball puzzle from forever ago. You know, some things can feel like a chore. Some things can feel very arbitrary. Like, why is this even the way we do these? Okay, where am I at? I am here. So I can still get there if I want to. But where can I... Now that I've got all this, what can I do here? Right? So I'm here. So that's the room with the key. That's the room with the really bad things. This is a room that we haven't been in yet. So I've been there. So I need to get to these two rooms. Alright. So I need these. I need the top two rooms. These rooms I haven't been in. Alright, so let's do this. So that doesn't really help. So, aha. So that is definitely that corner. So we want to do this, and this. And that. So that gets that there. That gets this there, and that gets this there, and that gets this there. Look at that, Turtle Club. Is that not just beautifully amazing? We can now get to every single room on this map through the door system, and we are done with this little mini puzzle, we think. Right? Yep. I mean, look at that. Look at all of that. And I don't know why there's a door there. That befuddles me. But yeah. Save early, save often. We have not saved. We are really bad about that right now. Yeah. Through the door. New room. Brand new exciting room. Brand new exciting room. With the boss in it? No. With another piece in it. Oh, this is not going to be so bad then. First things first. Please don't be a problem. Alright. Yep, they definitely think I need arrows. Okay. you know what? We are low on hearts. Oh. Oh, that wasn't even right. That wasn't even right. Okay, so grabber ball. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Hi guys. So as far as these go, interesting. So what does that actually turn? Or it's actually turning that, I wonder. Huh. Time to explore. Time to explore. Aha! So that's what that is. Aha! Even more. Okay, so we go across here. We rest up. Across here, and we go all the way up here. Bam on that. Bam on that. Hey, we're doing pretty good for those two already. So now we can just take that ball over there and not have to worry about that. Oh, I think we have a problem. I think we okay. Whew. Sleepy Link. All right. Taking our ball. I don't know what's up with that though. Hey, Chadley! Turtle Club. If you don't know who Chadley is one of our fellow streamers. Currently streaming some Breath of the Wild 100%. Doing some cool stuff there. And a really awesome cross-stitch project that they do on their not as family-friendly channel, which is their Old Man Chadley Twitch channel. Definitely recommend checking their content out because it is some really cool, impressive stuff anytime you can see them. Hope you're having a great day and a good week, Chadley. We are playing the Legend of Zelda game that doesn't end. I mean, that's just the long and short of it that I can tell. Okay, now hold the phone. You are a very heavy rock, right? But not that heavy, apparently. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, really? That's like that's the. Okay. Oh, that's just wrong. All right. Well, this is clearly a trick shot of some sort, but So this opens up when that is stepped on. So maybe I gotta do it this way? Aha, there we go. So yeah, I think I may have cut one of your streams, Chadley, also for this particular part of the dungeon. It's intriguing. It's like a very what's the word that I don't really want to think about? It's a Rubik's Cube of horrible proportions. Okay, so if I just drop this here and claw shot my way here. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Odd. Oh, did we make a mistake? We made a mistake. Oh, we made a very big mistake. Did it reset the ball? Please don't be messing with my ball. Alright. I hate to have to take my ball home. Alright, so if we move it like... move it like there? Is that close enough? It is. Alright. Hopefully this will be as easy as the other room. Oh my goodness. It is. Sweet. Triforce acquired. Only one more to go, it says. Though this is the Legend of Zelda, the backtracking. So... I don't know if I quite trust that. Oh, it reset the ball? Oh, what kind of bananas is that? It also looks like it reset like everything else. Oh my gosh. We've been trolled by Nintendo. So this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, this room. Alright, so all we gotta do is go through all of that to get to this room. Or, and hear me out. We reconfigure the place, and we're able to get to that room like super quick. Because I bet you... yeah, right there. Alright. So this is the room we need. And this is the room we're in. This is a real easy reconfigure. We just do this. So when we really want to do the stuff that we're supposed to do, we can just re-soup it all up. And honestly... so this is the key room. This is the last room we need to be in. Right? So let's just do this. So we can go that room, come back and go the other room. We might, and it's a very big might. I want to stress how large the might on this is. We might be able to do both these rooms in the next 9 minutes. Oh boy. Oh, holy tater tots, Turtle Club. We are probably not going to be able to get through there, but we'll find out. Oh, this is like all sorts of gloomy and... Wait. Really, game? Really? Speedrun time. I don't disagree with that. But look at this, Shadow. It's like, no. Ha! Mag, you thought you were smarter than the dungeon, but the dungeon is smarter than you are. Stupid dungeon. You're trying to be smarter than me. Alright. Well, stupid dungeon being smarter than me actually is more like it. So we need to rotate that like that. Okay, can we do that? In the words of Bob the Builder, yes, we can. It just requires this room, being this bottom left-hand room, is so much easier for switching like everything. Okay. Long room. Oh, that's so soy bacon. They're giving me a fairy right before this door. First fairy we've seen here the whole entire time. This is a boss room. We's gonna die. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's the pirate dude. Wait, I just beat him all the way back there. We defeated his arm. So for these things, combat gets a little sloppy with this shield. Ah, we are definitely not blocking with the shield for a little bit. We're gonna take some hearts because the shield's got to repair, and we got fairies. Double striking is not giving him like any help. Hey, we got that room cleared in like 4 minutes, right? We could be speedrunning this. We could so be speedrunning this. Not really, but we could be. Speedrun for us, right? And this probably has either a key or a compass. I'm hoping for a key. It's a key! Yes! Oh, and the goat assassin emoji there, Shadow. That's super awesome too. Alright. Get us out of here. We're not exactly a celebrity, but we don't want to be here anymore. And for those that are watching, we are definitely doing 100% clear on this game, but we are definitely not completing it today. Alright, so this room goes there. So boom, 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 boom. Because of all of the reasons, because we don't know what's about to happen, right? Oh. I'll just leave it at that. We'll just worry about it. Hey, Incendio! How's it going? Alright, so let's go see what this key door is all about. It's the last piece of the Triforce. And it's not this room. Because why would it be? Pardon me. I have things to fix. That ought to work. If it ain't in those 3 rooms, I don't want to know about it at this point, right? Well, no heart this time. No fairies this time. Really scary door is scary. Alright. This is very Ganondorf chic, right? Oh, we are just as surprised to see him as he is to see us. So first things first. Wait, what, Okay, we are definitely not having a good time at this point. Hello, dude. Bye? Oh, another one? Oh, and another one. Alright, hang down. Bye-bye. Oh. Alright. Not what we was thinking, but you know what? That's fine. That's okay. Ha ha. We tricked you both with bombs. Alright, and we know we're going into overtime here. So, overtime is overtime. And you know, we're not streaming on Saturdays anymore. This is a day off for me. I have... Oh, I'm being shot at by people. Why am I being shot at? No. Let's get away from these guys. With their arrows and their fire and their really horribleness. Oh. Hello. We'll just grab a heart for a second, because why not? And then we're going to go and grab... We're going to, like several times, try to grab this bow on the fly and fail at it. Because this game has one of the worst inventory switching systems in all of Zelda. You die. You die. You die. Oh, we're about to die. Excuse me. I don't remember wanting to die here. Once these guys are all taken out, then I can start doing other things like worrying about the guys with the swords behind me. Hey, there's another heart. We'll take that heart. Alright. You. Alright. Feeling pretty good about that. One of those very brief moments of... Not this again? Alright. Get away, get away, get away. Alright. Ah. I gotta break free of this guy. Save me, fairy! Alright, and fairies can only do so much. Alright. Alright, so let's go in this gate, that gate, that gate, that gate, that gate, jump, 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 dodge. Hey, well, you know, he's got some skulls over here. Alright. Skull, alright, we'll grab that skull too. Grab this skull too. Alright, so get that way, get that way. Get that way. Get that way. Oh, his helmet's gone. That's good. Alright, so now he's just that. Alright. Hot fudge. And that looks like he dropped a fairy. Did he drop the fairy? Oh, he dropped the fairy. Alright. Excuse me. Hello. Welcome back. Lost a fairy, but found it afterwards. Awesome. Alright, well these have been relatively simple. Fingers crossed that this one is relatively simple and doesn't have like a giant monster in the middle of it all. Alright, sweet. Why is this soy bacon? This is cool. Huh. Okay. So we're going to pray to the goddess. Interesting. Interesting. With this, as just crazy as this version has always been, I would not have been surprised if the goddess statue turned into a giant mech and we rode out back to the Faron Woods to... Now, what? What? Okay. Okay. I have concerns. Oh. Interesting. It just like slides right into place. How about that? Like smushes it like a bug. Like even the ramps that go all the way up, they kind of like fit. Huh. How about that? Like, I think I've killed some spiders and like, various other insects that way. The structure was built out of Legos, but the principle is the same. It all lines up with the old temple. That's cool. That's cool. That's... Well done, Nintendo. Did not see that coming. You don't say, Fee. Wow. Alright, well... Are we cutscening this? Because I really need to save and go to bed still. Some great overtime today, but... Hey Zelda! Your friend Link's home. It's kind of cool. I bet some things with the remake, I always feel like would have been more impressive on the original hardware. I think this scene, with the way the graphics would have been and how the Wii U would have worked, I bet you it was a lot more impressive at the time. Morning, Synchro. Oh, that's like a throwback to the very beginning of the game. That's cool. I sense very villainous plot twist coming up. I realized who Grace finally reminds me of, and it's Frankie from One Piece. Which is kind of funny. And I think it's the hairstyle plus the build and the fact that he like invented the giant catapult. And is not exactly a bad person, but just kind of a little bit on the odd side. Oh, there we go. Villainous plot twist achieved. Aha! Okay. Well now. Is he able to activate the gate, though? He doesn't have the Skyward Sword. That's kind of like required, right? What? Oh, wow. Like, dissed on Groose's hair and Impa's hair. That's just rude. Wow, able to turn on the gate. That just... Wow. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack, basically. Ah. Alright. Well, Turtle Club, it is time for me to head to bed. That is a great stopping point. Holy Frito chili pies and plot twists. Wow. Wow. Turtle 6, Pelix Place, Alexander Morgan. God, thank you for showing up and chilling out here. Slacky Moo, Shadow, Chadley. Check Chadley's content out. Chadley is amazing, guys. And Incendio, always glad to see you. Lurk Squad, you know who you are. Your leader showed up. He said hi. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to have myself a good night. You all have yourself a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner, a good weekend. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching and take care.